Today we are going to start the topic ethers. Ethers. So first we'll do the naming of ether. So what is the general representation of ether? ROR. So oxygen is the functional group. Both the side of oxygen to alkyl group is present. That is ether. So oxygen is the functional group in ether. We know that oxygen carry 2 lone pair of electrons. This is the structure of ether. Now we will do the first one, CH3OCH3. Okay, so both the side of oxygen similar alkyl group are present, then it is known as symmetrical ether. Symmetrical ether. Symmetrical ether is there, unsymmetrical ether is there. Unsymmetrical ether means both the side of oxygen 2 different groups are present. So here both the side of oxygen same groups are present, that is known as symmetrical ether. So what is the IUPAC name of this? This is which group? Methyl group. So methyl group with oxygen, that is known as methoxy. This is methyl group, CH3 group with oxygen, that is known as methoxy. If it is ethyl group, then it is ethoxy. If it is propyl group, then it is propoxy. Like that we will take. So one oxy group will be there, and always when you are taking the oxy group, small group will form the oxy group. But here both the groups are similar. That's why here this one you see C2H5OCH3. This one you see. Here you can see one side is CH3 and one side is methyl and one side is ethyl. So which oxy we will take? Methoxy. That's what I told. Always this oxy have to add with a small group. So this is methoxy and the other one is the parent. So here it is methoxy, and who is the parent here? Methyl. So what is the methane? So what is the name of this? Methoxymethane. Methoxymethane is the name. And what is the common name of this? Dimethyl. Both are methyl, no? Dimethyl ether. Common name of this one is dimethyl ether. Dimethyl ether is the common name. This one you see. So this side is, I told you, both the side. This is unsymmetrical ether. Both the groups are different, unsymmetrical ether. So methoxy is attached to ethyl group. So what is the name of this? Methoxyethane. Okay, methoxyethane. What is the common name? Methyl ethyl ether is the common name of this one is methyl ethyl ether. Okay, common name methyl ethyl ether. That is the common name of this. Okay, methoxyethane. Next one you see C2H5OC2H5. So you can see both are methyl group. So what is the name of this one? Both are similar group, no? Symmetrical ether. So what is the name of this? Ethoxyethane. So the name of this one is ethoxyethane is the IUPAC name. Ethoxyethane. What is the common name of this? Diethyl ether. Common name is diethyl group. 2 ethyl group. Diethyl ether is the common name. Okay. Now next one you see. Next one is CH3OCH2CH2CH3. So this one you see, this is 3 carbon and this side is 1 carbon. So 3 carbon, 1 carbon. 1 carbon oxy, we can take it as the group. So methoxy is attached to 3 carbon. 3 carbon hydrocarbon is propane. So what is the name of this? This is methoxypropane. Methoxypropane. Okay. What is the common name of this one? Methyl propyl. Methyl propyl group. 2 alkyl group. Methyl group, propyl group. Methyl propyl ether is the common name of this one. Okay. Next one. C6H5OCH3. C6H5OCH3. So this is, what is C6H5? Benzene. Benzene is that phenyl we have to write. And this one is, so which group is smaller one? Smaller one is this one, no? CH3 group is smaller one. So we have to take it as methoxy attached to benzene. Okay, parent comes with benzene. Substituent if it is coming means phenyl we have to take. So this is methoxy. Small group is CH3, no? So methoxy benzene. Methoxy benzene is the IUPAC name. What is the common name of this? Common name of this one is methyl phenyl ether. Methyl phenyl ether. Then what will be the structure? On benzene ring OCH3, like this. On benzene ring OCH3. This one, methoxybenzene we can tell, methyl phenyl ether, this one. The name, correct name is there. This is anisole. Very common name is anisole. Very, very important, okay. This is known as anisole. Very important, anisole. Okay, next one. C6H5O CH2 CH3. So here it is benzene ring and here it is ethyl group. So ethoxy. Ethoxy is there. Ethoxy benzene. The name of IUPAC name is ethoxy. Is attached to benzene. Ethoxy benzene. And what is the common name? Common name is, the common name we can call it as phenyl. Okay, phenyl, ethyl phenyl ether. Ethyl phenyl ether. Ethyl phenyl ether. And one more common name is there, phenetol. This is known as phenetol. This is anisole. On the benzene ring OCH3 anisole. On benzene ring, this is structure on benzene ring OC2H5. This one OC2H5, that is phenetol. Okay, all this you have to remember. Next one is C6H5O CH2 6 times CH3. So this one is CH5, 6 carbon. This side how many carbon? Oxygen is the function group. Both the side we have to see. This side of oxygen 6 carbon. This side of oxygen how many carbon is there? Here 6 carbon and one more carbon extra, 7 carbon is there. So 6 and 7. 7 is more. Therefore this should be the parent and this should be the oxy group. So what is the name of this? So this is phenyl group, phenoxy. Okay, benzoxy is not there. The name of this one is phenoxy. Okay, phenoxy. Or 7 carbon, no? So what is that? Heptane. Phenoxy heptane is the common name. Phenoxy heptane. What is the this is IUPAC name. What is the common name? Common name is heptyl phenyl ether. Heptyl phenyl ether or phenoxyheptane. Heptyl phenyl ether is the common name. Now next one, CH3O CH CH3 CH3. Okay, so this one, this side of oxygen 3 carbon, this side of oxygen 1 carbon. So it should be methoxy, and here 3 carbon is there, but the attachment is on second carbon. So what is the name of this? This one is where this methoxy is attached, second carbon. Here and all the first carbon, no? So that problem was there, not there. Here the methoxy is attached on second carbon. So we have to write 2 second carbon methoxy attached, 2 methoxy propane. 2 methoxy second carbon methoxy attached propane. This is propane. What is the common name? This is isopropyl group. Common name we can write methyl isopropyl ether. Methyl, this is isopropyl. No, this second carbon attachment is isopropyl. We have learned already. Methyl isopropyl ether. So when you write a common name also, first you will write the small one. Okay, then only big one will write. Methyl isopropyl ether is the common name of this. Next one you see C6H5 O CH2 CH2 CH CH3 CH3. This one is C. So this is 6 carbon, and here how many carbon is there? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon straight is there. That is butane is there. This side butane is there, and this side it is 3 carbon is there. So what is the name of this one? Oxy we have to add with small group always. So here 6 should be the parent. Here it is 4 should be the this one oxy. But here one problem, one side branch also is there. No, correct, one branch. Where the branch 1 to 3rd carbon carry methyl group. So here itself one this one will come 3-methyl butoxy. Okay, so the name of this one 3-methyl butoxy, 3-methyl butoxy benzene, 3-methyl butoxy benzene. Okay, so that is the this. And a common name, or what we'll write a common name, how many carbon total? 5 carbon, 1 2 3 4 5 carbon, and it is isopentyl. So what is the name of this? Isopentyl. Okay, so name we have to take, common name we have to take phenyl isopentyl ether. Like that we can take the common name phenyl isopentyl ether is the common name. Okay, phenyl isopentyl ether, that is the common name. Okay, now next one. Next CH3. Next one is CH3 O CH2 CH2 O CH3. So OCH3 here, OCH3 here. So 2-methoxy group is there. 2-methoxy group attached on, 2-methoxy group is attached on this one we can take ethane. So what we can write, this is special, okay, 1 comma 2 dimethoxy. 2-methoxy group is there, no? 1 2 dimethoxy ethane. This is ethane. 1 2 dimethoxy ethane is the IUPAC. Common name is not there for this one. Okay, now next one, cyclohexyl is there, and here 2 attachment, CH3 2 attachment is there, and here OCH2H5 is there. That is which oxy is there? Ethoxy is there, and here disubstitution is there. Okay, so normally functional group means we will take first position. This carbon we have to take first, but ethoxy group is very least preferable functional group. Disubstitution will get more preference than oxy group. Okay, disubstitution will get more preference than oxy group. So this is the first carbon. More preference carbon will get the number 1. So this is the first carbon and this is the second carbon. Remember that, okay? Ethoxy group is very least preferable function group. That's why substitution comes. That will get more preference than oxy group. So where is oxy? Ethoxy is on second carbon. So 2-ethoxy, then 2-ethoxy, then 1 comma 1, okay, dimethyl, 1 dimethyl. What is the parent? Cyclohexane is the parent. Okay, so this naming I told you, no, that naming will be there. That is very sure question. So practice all these namings. Okay, now here in the index question also some questions they have given. See this question they have given in the index. Cyclohexane is there. Here one NO2 group is there, and here one OC2H5 is there. So this is ethoxy and this is nitro. So this is the disubstitution means then only first position for that. Here this is first carbon, second carbon. So this is ethoxy. One ethoxy if you want to can write, one ethoxy, 2 nitro group is there, 2 nitro cyclohexane is the name of this one. Okay, so all this you have to practice all the naming of ether you have to do. Okay, now next we are going to see the preparation of ether. Preparation of ether, that is another important thing, is the preparation of ether. Preparation of ether is also one mechanism is coming in preparation of ether, that is dehydration of alcohol. Okay, that is preparation. Mainly two preparation you have to study. First preparation, first one is dehydration of alcohol. Dehydration of alcohol. Dehydration of alcohol at the temperature 413 Kelvin. One more dehydration we have seen, dehydration of alcohol to give alkene. Okay, that is at 443 Kelvin. Temperature is very important. Here ether dehydration is happening at 413 Kelvin. So alcohol means CH3 CH2OH alcohol. If you do dehydration at 443 Kelvin, what will happen? Removal of water. Here H and OH will remove. So what will get? CH2 double bond CH2. That is alkene. If you are doing dehydration at 413 Kelvin, dehydration itself, but it will give ether. So which ether will be there? CH3 CH2O CH2 CH3. This ether will be forming. Okay, so these temperatures you have to very careful. At 443 Kelvin dehydration they are asking, you have to give alkene. At 413 dehydration they are asking, you have to give that is ether. Okay, so now we have to learn the mechanism of ether to give. So mechanism, dehydration. So once again I write the reaction. CH3 CH2 OH alcohol, 2 molecules you have to take alcohol. At 413 Kelvin use the acid, then what you will get? CH3 CH2O CH2 CH3, you will get ether. Okay, now we will see the mechanism. The first step, what will happen? We will take 1 molecule of alcohol, CH3 CH2 OH, we are taking here 2 lone pair of electron is there. In the presence of acid, H plus should be there. So in the presence of H plus, so normally what we will do, H plus should that will add on this excess electrons are there. So CH3 CH2 on this oxygen, this H is adding, and this H and this oxygen will be plus. Okay, now what is the second step? This oxygen plus means what will happen? To remove this bond will break, and so what will happen? CH3 CH2 OH2 plus, I am writing, okay, this is OH2 plus. So what will happen? This bond will break. To remove this plus, this bond will break. So what you will get? CH3 CH2 plus H2O is out. Okay, now next what will happen? This CH3 CH2 plus, this is carbocation, plus 1 more alcohol you take, CH3 CH2 OH. Here again this oxygen is lone pair of electrons are there. This one will add to this oxygen. So what will happen? What you will get then? CH3 CH2, or the CH2 will add on this oxygen. This oxygen it will add, no, this one will come out, and this H you don't forget, this H is there, and this CH2 CH3 is there. So what will happen? Again this oxygen will get the positive charge. Now to remove the positive charge, this bond will break and this H plus release will be there. So what is the next step? CH3 CH2 OH, okay, and oxygen is plus, and here CH2 CH3 and CH3, and this bond will break. So what you will get? CH3 CH2 O CH2 CH3 is your product. Now we have to give the name for this. So what is the first name what we will get? Protonation of alcohol. Okay, name we can give protonation of alcohol. Protonation of alcohol. That is the first step. Next step what we will write? This is protonation of alcohol. This is the next step. What we will get? Formation. This is the second step we can write. Formation of carbocation is the second step. Okay, now third step what we can write? This is the third step. We can write nucleophilic attack of alcohol on carbocation. Okay, nucleophilic attack of alcohol on carbocation. Okay, that is this step. Now fourth step what we can write? This is deprotonation. So deprotonation is the fourth step. Okay, so these are the mechanism steps of this dehydration of alcohol to give dehydration of alcohol to give ether. So this mechanism, study one mechanism. I told you, one mechanism is very, very sure. Almost how many mechanism? Almost 6, 7, 8 mechanism we have learned in this chapter. So in the end of the chapter, once again I'll recap all the mechanisms, so you will get an idea. So study all these mechanisms. Okay.